Our next Secretary, Serena Mcilwain, already been mentioned as, we poached her from the California EPA, but Serena is actually from the region originally, so she's coming home, so to speak. She's got extensive experience in environmental protection, in energy policy, and environmental justice. So that's the perfect combination for us. And she chairs the Maryland Climate Change Commission, as well as runs the very important duties of the Maryland Department of Environment. And Serena is been a real great addition to our state leadership, and this Wes Moore administration that came into place in January has been impressing me with the quality of people that he's been able to bring into his cabinet. So, Serena.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, no. No. See, where I grew up, I went to black churches. And so if we say good morning, if the pastor says good morning, and you all responded the way you did, he goes off. So I'm going to try it one more time. I'm turning to a preacher. Good morning. Good morning. Now we can get started. All right. Well, I really do appreciate the opportunity to be here with all of you today. This is exactly where it starts. Great minds sitting together around tables at summits like this, where we're working together and we're working towards a common goal. And we all know that using data and science and collaborating together is really how we solve complex issues together, not by ourselves. So many of you understand and know that I came from California as the undersecretary, and one of the things, when I had my interview with the governor, one of the questions that he asked me, the number one question was, do you think, coming from California and all the great things that happen, that goes on in California and all the great things that we're doing here in Maryland, do you think that we can meet the goals, the 60% goal by 2031? And I said, it depends. And he says, well, what does it depend on? I said, it depends on Maryland. It depends on Maryland's idea and ideas about working together and collaborating. If Maryland understands and believes that we can't solve these problems by ourselves, and we understand that we have to work with universities and we have to work with industry and scientists and everyone across the world. If we believe that and that's what we do, then yes, together we can solve those problems. At MDE, at the Maryland Department of the Environment, I am happy to say that I'm walking into an agency that already believes in the collaboration that's necessary. We've been working with the universities for a very long time, helping us model and solve problems together, try to reach our goals and find ways to use research to help us do things that are innovative. Using technology, we don't do it alone. And we have a lot of commissions that you all know about. We collaborate, we work together, and so we plan to continue to do that. We know that if we're trying to solve the nation's most aggressive climate goals, it does require, again, that we work together. And again, that means with the private sector, with state governments, with local governments, countries. It's going to take a lot, all sectors. We need to do that in order to keep this planet and the community safe. Addressing climate change is not a state problem. It's a global challenge. And this is where, again, working together is how we are going to, in Maryland and across this country, leave no one behind. Not one single person. And I know that Maryland communities are the most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. And I know we all know that, because those same communities that have experienced historic and systemic racism, those communities have in fact been left behind. And so I do talk about it every time I'm speaking in front of a crowd. I want to keep it up front in our faces. Environmental justice needs to be addressed and a part of the system, a part of what we're doing, and a part of collaboration. We have to make sure that those communities have a voice, because again, that's where you see the most pollution. You see more pollution in those communities than the affluent neighborhoods. It's real, and I know you all know, the zip code matters. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna go into my personal story, but I will tell you, 2 blocks matter. I was a little girl in a low-income area, right in the middle of a very affluent area. I was 2 blocks from the people who were doing much better than my parents and my friends and neighbors. And it was amazing how we didn't have trees. And I would have to walk 2 blocks just to see the trees, the beautiful trees, all kinds of trees, right? It was just gorgeous. Grass. The grass was green. And then soon as my friends and I would turn around to go back to our neighborhood, literally a block or 2 away, it was like we were in a different zone. The air was not as clean as it appears and it's seen in those communities just 2 blocks away. So it matters where you are, but we have to change that. And I must say, UMCES, they get it. You all get it. And I am so happy to be a part of it, because you understand the power of bringing people together, great minds together. And this is why we at MDE and me and the administration, we support and we are excited about creating and launching your new Chesapeake Global Collaboratory, which is an incredible approach to bringing all of us together to find solutions using data and technology, sharing experiences, sharing resources, sharing everything, just being one, because that's how we're going to make a difference in this country. So it's not about one state, it's about solving urgent national and global challenges together. Water issues are water issues in Maryland and in California too. Air issues are air issues across this country. It's not one state against the next, who's doing better, who has the most innovative technology, who has the best research. That's how it will take 40 more years to go if we operate in that way. So we plan, and I hope all of us together will take advantage of the new Chesapeake Global Collaboratory and be in it together as one. Thank you.